Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on, Tyree, Chase? How you guys doing today? Just a quick little stream today. I was gonna do one like last Friday, but my sister was in town, so I couldn't find the time. Oh man, what's that? What did I want to pull up? There's an article I wanted to go over with you guys, but I cannot remember what it was. Oh, community. Oh, there it is. Oh man, not much, man. Just kind of wrapping up some work right now. Got my work laptop right here, but trying to multitask. But I posted this on my YouTube community channel, and it's talking about. Let me switch over. We have the 5 charts that track the U.S. economy as states reopen. It's looking like some promising news. Restaurants are starting to pick up. I think I was watching the news earlier, CNBC, and they were talking about on Open Table in like Germany. It's like already back up to pre-COVID numbers. So that's really, really promising. But here's what I want to look at. Hotel occupancy rates are coming back. Slowly getting back, up to about 40% of where we were at before. Air travel, it's been kind of slow. That's the thing. Hotels are looking good, but I'm not sure why air travel is kind of lagging behind so much. But if you look at the stocks of all these companies, oh my gosh. I mean, Southwest is up like, what were they up like 7% today? Or 5%. I mean, United Airlines is up like 12% today. So it looks like the stock market thinks the travel economy is going to come back pretty quickly. So I'm very optimistic. I think we're going to be able to travel by end of the year. I'm being optimistic here. Yeah, Chase. I think I'm pretty optimistic on when I'm not gonna say things are gonna be back to normal. I definitely think, like I've been saying, that this is definitely going to be a big culture change for the U.S. going forward. We'll probably start looking more like the Asian countries who wear masks, all the time. They have a cold, they wear a mask. We'll start probably looking more like them. But yeah, I think we'll be traveling pretty soon. I'm not going to book any trips right now. Still kind of still don't want to take that leap of faith, but my fingers are crossed. I bought some Spirit. Yeah, Spirit's been pretty good. Yeah, I got Southwest, Spirit, Alaska Airlines, Delta, MGM hotels. Oh, Las Vegas opened today. So MGM opened up some of their hotels today, casinos. I think they're only opened to about 30% capacity or 25% capacity, but they said they did really, really well, like really well in terms of money brought into the company. So casinos are starting to come back. The problem with Vegas is that, like I was reading before, I think most of the tourism is you have to come in through via airplane. So that's like 60% of the people who are gambling in Vegas are from out of state. So unless airlines start picking up, the hotels are gonna or the casinos are still gonna be kind of slow to recover. Yeah, Tim, mine are doing excellent, man. My Dallas, everything. Like I said, the thing is that right now with the stock market, you've already had really big moves in like the really big names: Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. They've already made huge amounts of recovery since that dip back in March. So you can expect, they'll probably keep on growing, but they're not going to go much higher from here. But you still have like the airlines and the travel industry in general, which are still way below what they were before. And they're not going to get up to the stock prices they were before all this went down. But in the next, I would say probably 2-3 years, you'll probably have those stock prices back up to where they were at before. So you gotta look at it from the long term. It'll go down probably, it'll go up. You just gotta be patient, Don't look at it every day. That's what I tell people. Buy the stock, sit on it. You'll profit in 2 to 3 years. A lot. Hold on, let me bring up because I bought some more. What did I buy? Southwest. And I bought it on this dip. Like it was like 4 days ago. It went down like, I don't know, 8%. No, I bought some more then, and that was up like 10%, 10-12%. So it'll go up and down. It'll go up and down. It's not gonna be consistently going up, but give it a year or two, it'll definitely be way higher. What a downgrade path for CSR if you already have a C. Oh man, downgrade path for CSR. You can still downgrade to another CSF or Chase Freedom, like Champ said. So you can have multiple Chase Freedom cards. There's no like limit. You can downgrade regardless. I think Ask Sebi has like 3 Chase Freedom cards, at least 3. So yeah, Anwar, you can have multiple Chase Freedom cards, no problem. But yeah, so everything that's going on with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, I'm probably going to, I'm gonna keep it for a little bit longer. Like I said, I was going to get rid of it, but I'm still trying to decide. But I am going to take advantage of those points where you can, redeem it for 1.5% back on 1.5 cents per point back for restaurants and home improvement and all that stuff. I'm not sure how many points I'm going to use for that. I was looking at it yesterday, looking at my account and see what I can do, and it goes back pretty far. I think there are charges from like, I want to say like end of April that I can still redeem my points for. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to do. Maybe 10,000 points, so that'll give me like $150 back. I don't really need it, but we'll see. We'll see. It's very tedious though, the way that they've done it. I'm not sure if you guys have actually looked at your account and tried to do it, but you had to select individual transactions and select, and then after you select the transaction, you have to say, oh, I want to use this many points for this transaction. So if you're trying to do a whole bunch of transactions, it's going to take you forever because it's a 2-step process for each transaction. You gotta select it, and then you have to say how many points you want to use towards that transaction. It is so tedious, so tedious. I don't know why they did it that way. They need to set up a system where you can just do select all and then max out your points and do it that way. But the way they have it set up now is just kind of stupid. K Perry decided, okay, just in case. Yeah, I have about 180,000 points right now. So I don't know. Like I said, the thing is, I don't necessarily need it right now. So I have time to decide. It goes until what, end of September that you can do it. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I might do a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, Chase, I've already used up my travel credit for actual travel purposes. Like back in January. Now, I wish, Amex did something that's similar with their cards, with their airline credit. The thing had to be like a full credit. A gold card gets you $100 airline credit. They can maybe give me like, $50 towards, dining. Something. Like the airline credit's already bad as it is, and no one's gonna be using it this year. But I mean, some of the other cards though, they're co-branded cards like the Hilton cards and Marriott cards are doing pretty good with their credits, so that's good. Unfortunately, I already got rid of my Hilton Aspire card. If they had done this earlier, I probably would have kept my Hilton Aspire card so I can use that credit. What is it, towards restaurants? $250 towards restaurants. But unfortunately, I already canceled my card. I canceled my card before Corona. Did I know about Corona back then when I canceled it, or did I just cancel it? Actually, I think I just canceled it. I wasn't gonna keep it, but I realized I wasn't gonna do any Hilton bake. No, it was because of Corona. It was because of Corona. Couldn't think straight. Let's see. Man, look at that. Spirit Airlines was up 20% today. My God. United Airlines, 13%. MGM, 11%. Las Vegas Sands, 8%. And then if you look at like all the other tech stocks, you know, they didn't really move that much, you know. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong list. So where can I find it? So Roku was down 6%. The video game companies were down. Some of the tech companies, Netflix, Facebook, Nvidia, and that's because people are either not or taking money out and going towards these travel spaces. That's where they see what the gains are. Boeing was up 13%. Zoom, I'm surprised Zoom was there Zoom news? Hoping to eventually get targeted for the 100K CS Platinum. Thoughts, MR? I mean, I got Charles Schwab. I've been using it, and I like Charles Schwab. The reason I moved to it is because of the debit card, no fees. So that was the main reason I switched to it, and I do a little bit of investing through their platform as well. But yeah, I mean, I have no problem with Charles Schwab. The only issue with it is that if you do have cash, it's kind of annoying because none of their banks accept cash. So you got to find a way around that if you have to make a deposit. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm not sure about the 100K offer though for their platinum. I thought it was just for the regular platinum. Yeah, okay. There's no 100. Yeah, I think it's just for the regular platinum card where you get the 100K offer. But Charles Schwab is a bank. I like the debit card. If you have never had an Amex card, I don't know about that. Get the CS to cash out. The only offer has been 60K. MR is super rare, but you might be waiting a long time. Yeah, the 100K offer is pretty rare in general. Yeah. I still haven't gotten it myself. My wife got it, but I haven't gotten it. My wife got the 100K offer. I haven't gotten it. We're probably gonna. I think we got to cancel that platinum card pretty soon. Next couple months, I think. Check Dr. Credit. Yeah, usually Dr. Credit will let you know when that 100K offer comes around. I haven't been to Dr. Credit in a long time. Nope. Chase has a 10% discount on select gift card redemptions. iTunes, Google Play, Home Depot, Nordstrom, Safeway, Chili's, Steak and Shake, Apple. Let's see, news, credit cards. Let's see what the point guy says are the best cashback credit cards for 2020. So first one, Citi Double Cash Card. It's best for balance transfers. Capital One Saver Cash Rewards for dining and takeout. Blue Cash Preferred for gas, groceries, and streaming. Freedom Unlimited for 0 APR. Freedom for rotating bonus. Inc. Business Cash Credit Card for small business spending. Okay. Or you might Chase Cash out stuff all. I think I'll catch out a little myself, invest it, not traveling. So fall. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, champ. I think I probably will um take some of it out. I just don't know how much. I haven't decided on that yet. I mean, you might as well. I might as well do a lot. I mean, it's no point doing just a little. So we'll see. I'm thinking about it. We have time to do it. So, but yeah, I mean, taking out and then investing it, get the 50% bonus, and then if you invest it, that's additional. You know, some additional gains there, capital gains. So it's not a bad idea. But yeah, I don't know though. Well, I finally applied for the credit card. What made the card work? 5 reasons why I finally. I thought there was another piece of news. Maybe I'm just tripping. Let's see. Here is everything. Delta keeps social distancing. So Delta's gonna keep social distancing on their airlines. How are they? I wonder how are they doing their social distancing? Are they like so 60% of economy seats and 50% of first class seats, 75% of Delta One seats through September 30th. So that's how they're social distancing. So maybe they're getting rid of that middle seat. Yeah, block middle seats effectively become a marketing tool that airlines are trying to. I mean, the thing is that the middle seat doesn't really matter. You're still gonna be within 6 feet of the other person, so it doesn't. It's like whatever. But I hear that airlines or airplanes in general have really good filtration systems. Like the air that's being recycled is getting filtered very well. So that's something to keep in mind. I told my sister when she was flying from LA to Atlanta to make sure that you have on glasses. Of course, have a mask on, bring your hand sanitizer, some wipes, and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah, Chan. Those crowds are pretty crazy. But I do see a lot of people wearing masks though in the news. So at least they have masks on. I mean, a lot of people aren't. Don't get me wrong, but at least some of them do have some masks on. There's some out there. There's some out there. Five Beans hotels. I wonder I wonder what hotels are doing. Like for make people feel comfortable about traveling. Man, some countries aren't even like open for like international travel. They're not even letting people in the country. There's a guide on the point guy kind of going over it. So Canada is still locked down until at least June 21st. Mexico may be open. Central America, a whole list of countries. Nobody wants to go to Brazil right now. Brazil's a hot mess. Don't go there. I think the Caribbean is starting to open up. I mean, a lot of these places need the tourism for their economy. Oh, there you go. Emma's Platinum 100K. Anwar. Yeah, usually the point guy always posts it as well as Doctor credit. What's the gold card is 50,000. I once I did the car match and I changed my address from my address to my mom's address and I got offered the 100K. Now I'm not sure how the credit cards companies would feel about that, so I'm not necessarily condoning it, but it did happen to me once. You still keep a whole card? I'm considering killing this IHG Marriott card. Yeah, I mean I don't really have any hotel cards right now. So I got the free Hilton card and I have the Marriott business card, and that's it. That's all I got. I got the free Marriott card as well. So only annual fee hotel credit card I have right now is the Marriott business card. Yeah, but yeah, I was barely spending nothing now, so I'm going to hold off. Yeah, Anwar, it's funny. Like I've been since this whole thing's been going down, I've definitely been consciously saving money. Like I haven't really been like shopping on Amazon as much. Only stuff that I really need. I don't know why. It's not like I don't know why. I've just been a little bit more frugal. I've always been a little frugal with my money, but I've been very frugal with my money for the past few months. Eating at home more, of course. But and of course no travel. I got a refund back on my trip to Orlando. I totally forgot about it. I paid for it already. So I got like a $300 credit on my credit card. You curious about the future of hotels in general? Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be real interesting. Like, well, I mean, if we see what's happening in Vegas right now, in that chart that I just showed you guys, I still have it open. I don't have it open, but that chart. I mean, hotels looking like they're starting to pick up. Yeah, champ. I've been hitting my saving goals without breaking a sweat. Haven't even broken a sweat. Like I have monthly targets for my savings, like minimum. I want to put this much in my savings every month, and I've easily been just doing that. So I have a lot like going to savings. I'm waiting for the stock market to come back down a little bit, just a little bit. What was red today? Roku was red. I don't want to buy Roku. Netflix was down a little bit. I think Nvidia is about to come down. Yeah, I'm not putting any more money into the stock market right now, though. I'll say that. I want to wait a little bit. Hopefully, I get some discounts. Travel is close second. One thing I have no regret spending money on is food. Yeah, and we're same here. Food, man. Food. Like, even with the pandemic, man, I still been eating out. Like again, to go orders. I've been eating, cooking at home too, but I definitely still try to support my local small restaurants as much as possible. But man, yeah, I love food, man. When I travel, that's one things I like to do is eat. I always have a list of restaurants to try when I travel. Yeah, I mean, then travel, you technically, I really don't spend that much on travel anymore. That's the funny thing, Once you get points, it's like, you'll spend some money here and there, but not much. Like my past few vacations have been fairly cheap, to be perfectly honest with you. Um, I got my next planned vacation right now is Hawaii. That's probably going to be like end of February. Um, and that's pretty much already booked for the most part. Except for the airline ticket. I got the hotel already. I already paid for the hotel. I just got to pay for the airline ticket. And I've been seeing deals too. It's funny because a lot of these countries are like closed right now, but you can still buy airline tickets for them, which I don't understand. I'm trying to look at what deals I've got in. Um, Southeast Asia, $500. from LA. Japan came across again for 660 from Atlanta. That's not bad. But yeah, man, I'm itching to travel. I wonder what the TSA numbers are looking like. So, I mean, there's a lot of travel over the weekend. Wow. Like Sunday and Monday, there's a lot. It's a huge spike. Yeah, I mean, travel numbers are definitely picking up according to TSA. I mean, yesterday, was it yesterday? 267, but Monday, which is a big business travel day, we're at 353. And what was the week before? 25th. So the Monday before was 340. So yeah, it looks like travel is definitely picking up. I mean, Tuesday, 353 on a Tuesday is pretty good. So very promising. Would you recommend applying for a Barclays A Biz card since it is near impossible to get? I don't know. Still using Scotch flights? Yes, yeah, champ. Still using that. Would I recommend the Barclays? Well, let me look at it. I can't remember. What the business card is like. Oh, the Aviator, or the what was it, the red one? I mean, my thing is, I'm not sure if I would recommend any hotel or airline credit card right now, unless you know you're going to be using the. I usually recommend people get airline cards and hotel cards when they know either it's a really high sign-up bonus at the time, or if it's something that you know you're going to be using. The points that you get are going to be used relatively soon. I don't recommend getting cards just to get the card and hoard the points. So if you're going to get any of these cards, make sure you're going to be taking use of the benefits fairly quickly. You do got to pay an annual fee on it, right? So don't get it and just throw it in your sock drawer and forget about it. That's usually my general advice when it comes to airline and hotel credit cards. And then when you're looking at your transferable point cards, Chase, Amex, whatever, you can get those whenever because they're so flexible. Yeah. I mean, the card itself is not bad. 75,000 points, first check bag free, companion certificate, good for one guest at $100. So you got to pay $200 essentially for a companion certificate. Yeah, that's not bad. It's kind of like the Alaska airline card, which I'm probably going to end up canceling now. Any other? I'm looking at Dr. Credit. Let's see what else they got. Oh, Amazon's going to have a big sale on the 22nd. I forgot about that. Mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. No, I was planning on buying something. I might wait till the 22nd to see if Amazon has that on sale. So US Bank Altitude Reserve temporarily allows $325 travel credit for dining purchases. So end of the year. So that's US Bank. They're going all the way through the end of the year. Trying to copy Chase. Gotcha. So trying to prepare ahead. I have a bunch of interviews. So you got to travel for interviews, Anwar? Tile Pro Uber Eats promo code. Oh, there's an update on, yeah, you see this update on one Sapphire card plus 4 month wait for bonus. Is this something new? Update 6.2.20 as verified as Sunday point said you can upgrade to a Sapphire card even if you currently are a Sapphire card holder. Huh. You just can't apply for a second Sapphire card. Okay. So if you upgrade to a Sapphire card, what do they mean? If you hold a reserve or plane, you won't be able to apply for preferred. If you hold the plane preferred, you won't be able to apply for reserve. Huh? That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, fly cross country. I got you. That Air Canada Emirates news excite you at all? No, not really. It's cool. We'll see what happens. I mean, they're not two airlines, you know, I really mess around with. So, you know, I'm the more casual traveler type person. I only. Well, I might say, I'll probably fly on average, maybe on average 3 times a year. I would say. Sometimes it could be more, maybe 4 or 5. Sometimes maybe just once. But I would say going forward, it should be at least 2 to 3 times every year. I think the past couple years, or past few years, the reason I've been traveling so much is because I had the wedding, and then before the wedding, I had the house purchase. So we weren't doing too much traveling back then. But it's good to know that you can. I think someone was asking me this in my last video about upgrading from the Freedom cards to the Sapphire card. But you don't. I think when you upgrade, you don't get necessarily the bonus unless you're in that 48-month window. Any other big news? I don't think I really see anything too exciting. DoorDash, Dunkin' Donuts, Barclays make 3 orders of food every Thursday and $20 saving. Yeah, I mean, these credit cards are doing a lot to, you know, to help people out. So I applaud them. City's been auto loans now set credit card payments. Good to know. Chase had sign bonus tracking information on credit cards. See how much. Oh, that's good. I'm not sure what took them so long to add that type of tracking, but should you upgrade to the Chase Sapphire Reserve card? They're talking about the deeming your points for to pay you back or whatever it's called. Yeah, really not too much else with the news, unfortunately. Oh, I had this. anything for 1 mile at a time. Your Delta Airlines blocking the middle seats. Cool. Chinese airlines will be banned from flying to the United States. Okay. Hurricane and Lost Partnership. Best Western selling gift cards at 20% bonus. That's not bad. 20% bonus? That's really good. Hilton selling points to 0.5. Don't care. Is Chase new pay self worth it? Yes. Hong Kong extends visitor ban by 3 months. What? Dang, man. So when is it? Extended through late September. Dang. Why I'm only playing last minute summer travel. I mean, duh. Would you ever get the BOA premium rewards card? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. Just because I want to get the Chase Sapphire Reserve card again. So I'm just, it's just no need for me. I thought about it back when I was doing research on those BOA and Wells Fargo cards before all this started happening. I thought about it, but like I said, I don't really plan on getting anything new because I want to get the Chase Sapphire again. Yeah. With COVID, a wrecked economy, and George Floyd, my focus is not on traveling right now. Man, good for you, Victoria. I understand. Hey, man, you gotta. My thing is, if you just, focus on all this stuff 100% of your time, you're gonna go crazy. You need to step back, relax, have some time to yourself, dream about some traveling. It'll help you, help your psyche. Yeah, if I only want one card, yeah, that's pretty much what my assessment was. But I'm not gonna give up any of my cards at this point. Who's doing a video on it? I saw. I meant to watch that Graham Stephan video. Sebi just released a video on why you should not apply for a credit card right now. Did you guys watch that? I haven't watched it yet. I have like too many accounts. I have like too many Google accounts, and all my subscriptions are like spread out across all of them. There's no consistency whatsoever. Like, TC, the stimulus check, the end of credit cards. So I want to watch that. You pay yourself. Make America trifecta. Is it worth $95? I gotta. I remember looking at some of these cards before. I haven't watched any of the videos though. Yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm not sub to Waller's Wallet on this channel. Stimulus video. Non-Nigerian is a stock guy. Oh man, I lost money in the stock market. I don't know how to build a credit. Dwayne, what happened, man? $3,600? No. No bueno. You shouldn't be losing. You shouldn't be losing. See, I think people right now, they're losing money because they're buying very speculative stocks, or two, they're not patient. Like if you buy maybe when the stock is running and then the next day it dips and you freak out, panic, and sell, yeah, you're not gonna make money that way. You gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch it if I'm not doing anything at 8. I'm interested in seeing what he has to say. I like watching this guy. These two guys here, they're brothers, the Nigerian brothers. You probably, if you watch CNBC, you'll probably see them on a couple of the TV shows. But they usually have some pretty good stock picks. I wonder if they're gonna go. We're talking about Macy's here. He does his video every day at around 3 o'clock or so. There's one stock he mentioned. I think it was probably like last week or something. It was, oh dang, what's the name? What's that stock? What is that stock? I forgot what stock it was, but I bought like a little bit, just a little bit. I didn't put a lot of money into it, but it was up. I sold it for a 100% gain today. I didn't sell all of it. I sold 75% of it. So I still got 25% of it still invested. But the options were, I made 100% gain in a week. I'm trying to think, what was the stock? It was a financial services stock. I know that. I just can't remember what it's called. Huh? I'm currently logged into TD Ameritrade already. Am I? I'm trying to. I don't see TD Ameritrade log up on my screen. What are you talking about? Log in. Yeah, today my account was up 14%. SYF Synchrony? Yeah, Synchrony Financial. Unable to connect the chat. Please try again later. Okay. Apparently my chat is messed up. I'm out of focus. I seriously hate having manual focus on. I'm not sure if you guys are saying anything to me right now because apparently my chat has been frozen or something. Maybe let me pop it out. Does that work? Oh, there we go. Now I can see. So what am I miss? You should help in Rakuten doing a targeted offer 60% back grocery restaurants, mobile purchase, make sweeter if you convert to MR points. Ooh, really now, Tim? Oh, okay. So if you had the actual Rakuten card, I got you. I thought it was just one of their actual offers or something. Was able to trade in chase points and now have negative 11. Nice, Adam. Man, that's nice, man. How many points did you trade in? What's that? Like 100 and, well, not 100. What's the math on that? I don't feel like doing the math. Just tell me. Don't make me do math. Less than 100K. Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. That sounds nice. I really got to think about it. Do I want to do that? How long did it take you to do that, Adam? How long did it take you to trade in all those chase points? I'm just wondering. Because when I was trying to do it the other day, just testing it out, you had to click on each transaction, and it looked like a pain in the ass. Like, it literally like a pain in the ass to do. I was on my computer. Maybe it's different on your phone, but All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Was not expecting a phone call this late. What I miss? But yeah, I had a job offer. Um, it's actually kind of a step down for me in terms of like responsibilities and a little bit in pay. Just a little bit in pay. Actually, a little bit in actual take home. My salary is a little bit lower, but I get an actual bonus. My benefits are better. Um, but anyways, yeah. So I'm pretty happy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it though. I gotta talk to my wife. Everyone wants a brown man on staff now. You damn right, Tim. You have check account. You can ask them to transfer your negative balance to your checking account. Yep. Yeah, I think I heard about that. She's like, I saw a Reddit post about that trick. I love Reddit, man. I'm on Reddit like all the time. I literally like all the time. Yeah, champ. It's in ATL. So they um like I said, it's the same job I'm doing now, but it's kind of a step down in terms of like the title and responsibilities, which I'm actually okay with. I don't mind being that low level player as long as I'm paid very well, which this seems to be paying pretty well, pretty well. Um, yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with it. More days off, it looks like. I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot to ask her about sick time. It's okay. Just told my coworker. Late to the stream, Casey. But if you've been buying low in the market these last few days, have been, man, Casey, yeah, you missed that, man. That's like one of the first things I was talking about. Killing it, killing it. Like my account today was up about 14%. Let me see. I didn't actually. So individual stocks. So my worst performing stock right now is the XBI, which is the ETF for healthcare. Healthcare for SPY. That's down total 2%. Not much invested in that, so I'm not too worried. My Nike stock is up 18%. Uber is up 12%. Verizon is down 1.36%, but I'm okay with that because Verizon is actually one of my dividend stocks. So I'm actually okay with that. That's one of the first dividend stocks I bought. So that's whatever. And then I have 4 options, all long-term options. What is this? Southwest January options, they're up 71%. Alaska Airlines is up 32%. Spirit Airlines is up 38% total. And then I bought this other company called Synchrology Financial. And you guys have probably heard of this. They're the company that services like Amazon's credit cards. I think that's the same company. But that options are up 100%. So, yeah, the travel industry seems to be doing very, very well in the stock market. And I can see it coming back a little bit at this point. Um, but overall, I'm pretty bullish on it. Yeah, well, I'm not really investing too much money right now. Um, the stocks that are down today that are on my watch list, Roku, a couple of video game stocks, EA and Activision are both down. Um, AMD is down a little bit. Netflix is down. Facebook is down. That's really it. That's down on my watch list. Everything else, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, they're all flat for today. So really no opportunities to buy into those right now. I'm hoping for like a nice couple days of red for like Microsoft and Apple, so I can buy some more. But they've been just so strong these past couple days, so strong. But Apple's almost at the all-time highs, so we'll see if we get some pullback. Yeah, DraftKings, that's a good one. Um, it's on my potential list of things to buy. I wish I bought it earlier. It's kind of crazy now. Sorry guys, I'm talking to a coworker. My bad. MGM buy last week is going very well. Good job. Yeah, Casey. MGM. I got Las Vegas Sands is another one I also have in my other account. That was up 8%. MGM's up 11. So yeah, I mean Spirit Airlines is up 20% today. That's crazy. People dog Spirit Airlines, but Spirit Airlines, all these domestic, small little airlines like that are going to be very, very good coming out of this coronavirus. Man, Spirit Airlines is killing it. Like I wouldn't buy here, but I can see it going up to 20 pretty quick. It'll probably hit like 18.5, and then if it gets to 18.5, it can get up to like 20 real quick. Looking at the chart, that's if everything lines up. Keep my eyes on D King. Yeah, Tim. I'm trying to think. What's the other gaming one is PENN, PENN. That's for casinos. Penn National Gaming. Their stock is going crazy though, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. They're up like 100% in about 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, 100%. Indian cut their dividend because of COVID. Yeah, I mean, I don't think people are really even buying MGM for dividends at this point. You know, maybe before coronavirus is going on, it could have been maybe a dividend stock, but now at this point, I don't think. I think most people who were holding it as a dividend stock already sold off, a long time ago. At this point, people who are buying it now don't really care about the dividend. Well, they probably do in the long term, buying it cheap now and then holding it for a long term. But I think a lot of people are probably chasing those gains. Save is a well-run company, but I'm out at 25.26. 25.26. Yeah. I mean, on the chart. Yeah, on the chart, I can see again up to 25.26. 20 is the next big resistance from a technical standpoint. I don't know about like fundamentals and how. I think they're, like I said, it's a very well-run company. I know that, but I don't know like the details on it. So I think, like I said, it's my belief that travel is not going to go gradually up, like in terms of it getting back to normal. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a big spike. It'll probably start off a little bit gradual, but I think it'll start spiking pretty quick. That's my belief. Like I said, I'm very optimistic with the fact that we'll be able to control coronavirus enough that people will feel comfortable flying. Maybe not up to like 2019 levels, of course, but it'll definitely be much higher than what it is now, for sure, by the end of the year. My portfolio down 7 up. The REITs got hit hard. Ah man. Yeah, my 401k is down. And I guess I so I sold a lot of my stuff on the way down. Probably about halfway down to where the bottom was in the market. I sold off most of my stuff, and then I got fairly aggressive on the way back up. But then I kind of got cautious again because I thought the market was going to go up a little bit and then back down. So it went up a little bit. I made a lot of money when it went up, but then I sold everything. And I didn't buy anything again for a long time. So I missed definitely some of the ride up. But I think I'm up overall in my personal trading account. And my 401k, I think last time I checked, like last week, I was down like 3 or 4% down on my 401k. You can't really manage your 401k, like nothing you do. I was just, I'm at their, mercy when it comes to the 401k. Um, but yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well. Me and my wife's savings account, that trading account is up, I think like 10% because we didn't have anything invested actually before COVID. In our savings account, it was all straight savings. But after the market crash, I didn't buy a lot, but I would say probably about 30% of our savings into the stock market. So it's up quite a bit now, like 20%. At the worst, my hope for was down 28% because I started investing last year. Oh man, it sucks, man. I mean, they were saying even before the market was kind of like ready to tip over. So like back then, but the market kept on going up and up. It's just I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. I think the market's very optimistic. But realize this, the market is definitely forward looking. So they're not looking at what the conditions are today. The market is just as optimistic as I am. And it's looking far out into the future as to what, the economy is going to look at. So just keep that in mind. So you see the airline stocks right now and where they're at. Just realize that this is looking further into the future than what we're at now. That's the thing. So if in the future, next few months, COVID comes back hard, hits us hard, then airline stocks, hotel stocks are gonna crash again. So just keep that in mind. You think it's overvalued? It was overvalued before. Yeah, I mean, it was a little overvalued, um, but can't really say it's overvalued now because we just don't know. We don't know. We won't know until probably end of the year. Not even college teachers. Yeah, Casey, I wish I was in a better position to take advantage of some things when I graduated. I graduated in, what year did I graduate? 2008, 2009? Right after the crash? Man, I wish I had money for a house back then. I wish I had money for a house. And then I went back to grad school like a year later. So I was like another 2 years of me not working, making money to invest, and then paying off loans and stuff. But it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty optimistic. Today was a big day, a big day. All these casino stocks are up because Vegas is starting to open right now. I think all the travel stocks are open because of that. Like I said, the market is very optimistic. Very optimistic. JP Morgan's up a lot. I wish I bought some more JP Morgan when it hit 90. I thought about it, but oh well. I wish I invested, yeah. I wish I invested more. a few months ago. Like I said, we only put in like a little bit of our savings. That's because my wife is a little bit more conservative, so I don't argue with her on that, you know. Um, but she's happy now. Let me just say that she's happy now. Yeah, Casey. I was talking about that earlier today. Like I'm being a lot more frugal nowadays. I mean, I already have like savings goals every month that I want to hit, like a minimum. But now I'm like increase that savings goal essentially by like 20% because I want to retire as early as possible, or I want to make sure I have a good retirement. That's the thing. Like I don't trust 401ks. No one has a pension anymore. Social Security is kind of sketchy. So, for all you younger guys in your 20s and 30s, early 30s, just keep that in mind, man. You definitely want to have a savings, a nice cushion. Yeah, Tim, I agree. I think the market, well, I'm not gonna say the market is detached. So, and I was listening to some guys on CNBC talk about this. The market right now is being pushed higher on some of the really big tech names, the really, really big names. And because of that, a lot of people buy these ETFs, right? So you buy these ETFs. So it's a lot of concentration in these few names, and that's really what's driving the market up really high. But a lot of the market is still not doing well. Although the market's up, a lot of individual companies, a lot of the sectors are still lagging way behind. It's just that these big tech names, and because the way the ETFs are structured, that's what's really driving the market up and why people think it's overvalued. But like companies like Facebook, Apple, Amazon, they probably do deserve that price. It could be maybe a little bit lower, but they're not really kind of, in my opinion, out of the realm of, just unbelievable, high stock price. I think they're okay. Um, but I originally thought when the market was going up, like I was saying, I thought it was going to come back down a little bit, but it never came back down. It just essentially went straight up for the most part. There's like a little bump for a few days and then it went right back up. So yeah, I'm just playing the market, man. If the market wants to go up, I'm gonna ride that sucker. I'm gonna ride it. Like I say, I'm taking gains when I hit price targets. I take my gains and I get out. Like I sold SeaWorld. I bought some SeaWorld options a couple weeks ago, and I sold them last week. But SeaWorld was up. Those options that I had were up 80% today. So I could have made an additional 80% if I held a little bit longer. Was it 80%? 60%. Close at 60% up. So, but that's fine. I made a pretty good profit on them, and I was happy. So. Yeah, Tim, like I said, 40 million unemployed, but companies like Amazon is still gonna be making money. People are still gonna be buying stuff on Amazon. Facebook, they have a lot of ad revenue, and they did pretty well. I mean, if you look at their numbers, Q1 they actually did pretty well. It's like I said, it's all these really big names, really really big names that are pulling the market up, pulling those ETFs up, pulling those indexes up. But there's still a lot of companies down in the trash that are still doing really bad. Yeah, REITs and financials are still way down. Yeah. So you have to be, like I said, I don't even complain anymore, man. Like I'm sorry for those 4 million unemployed. I really am. I mean, I know people who are unemployed right now, but it's not gonna keep me from making money. So like you said, it's gonna ride it out, man. It's gonna ride it. Like Nike, I said Nike did an incredible job. They have a lot of good online sales, um, and that my stock is up 18% on Nike since I bought it. I wish I bought more. Should have bought more. But like I said, I was being a little skeptical, like you, Tim. I thought it was a little bit unbelievable. Like Uber, I think Uber's gonna come back. I'm not even worried about it. Uber's gonna come back. What did Tesla do today? Tesla, man, they're flat. Tesla's flat. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what's gonna happen with these riots and protests and what that's gonna do. But the stock market doesn't care about that stuff either, though. But it could impact the economies and the recovery for sure. So we just gotta see. I mean, I live in Georgia, and people, Georgia opened up really early, right? And people were talking about it, but it's really not that bad. A lot of restaurants are still closed, or they're only doing takeout only. A lot of people are being, I would say, socially responsible, and they're wearing masks. They're being careful. So I like to say, I think the culture has changed a lot in America, and people are definitely taking it more seriously. So although Georgia opened up, in my opinion, way too early, the people, the citizens of Georgia, particularly in the Atlanta metro, are doing everything to be cautious, still being very cautious about, going back. So that's why you haven't seen any huge spikes with Georgia numbers. It's gone up a little bit, but not a huge amount. I'm keeping some powder dry until I see more data on credit card default rates. Yeah, Casey, like that. So I'm still not completely invested right now. But if I see another big dip, I might put some more money in the airlines if it pulls back a little bit more. But not a lot more, just a little bit more. But I do have a lot of money just waiting on the sideline, which I regret not investing in the first place. So, yeah. But yeah, Casey, I'm not sure if I would buy any REITs right now. Going back to your comment. In terms of like going down in Q2 earnings, yeah, I mean, the big number is going to be Q3. So we'll see how much things have been recovering in Q3. I think Q2 will still be, I think Q2, the market will be forgivable. Like, I think the market will be forgivable when it comes to Q2. That's just my belief. But anyways, guys, I got to run. I'm 30 minutes over my budgeted time for today, but I'll probably be back on probably Friday night. We'll talk about how the stock market ends and any other credit card news that might come up. Yeah, Tim. Like I said, Tim, the Fed's gonna do whatever they have to do. He said that, right? But he also said that the government has to do more. So the government hasn't really shown the willingness to do more. So we'll see what happens with that. If we get that second stimulus check or more money for businesses, we'll see. But you guys take it easy. I'll probably talk to y'all. I'll probably be back on Friday. Probably a little bit later Friday. Probably like 8 o'clock on 8 o'clock on Friday. Y'all take it easy. Where is my window?